Fireball Run, a life-size trivia game. This is the story of a legendary competition across America in search of obscure historic artifacts, underdiscovered places, and extraordinary experiences. What you're about to watch is real. The competition is filmed in real time over 8 days and traverses 2,000 miles of America. It hasn't been all corn and combines in Fort Dodge. The Miss Americas found high-class culture.
The famous sculptor Alexander Calder, who is the originator of the mobile.
While some took in a little family fun. Well, okay, maybe things did get a little corny by this point.
Stop being corny. Got it! Yeah!
It's the day 5 finish, this Fireball Run.
How's your broken rib, Marcus Pontus?
Yesterday was bad, today is better. The doctor, they saw that I had like a bruised liver because I had broken rib. And I have no idea how I got that. And that was 3 days before coming to Fireball. Sometimes it really hurts, so I'm kind of trying to avoid movement.
Prepare for some epic feats of speed. Choose just one lucky member of your team to get behind the wheel, and they'll get 5 cracks at this track. You'll need a good grip to control one of these bad boys. This is not an official track event, but scores will be based on times and bracketed.
Miss America's plot course to their first racetrack challenge. And yeah, I made them wear their race suit.
Get in your racing suit.
In the
You
racing
have to hurry.
We made it!
Run! Seconds to spare.
Fat guy in a little suit. We're going to get a remote controlled car. We're going to get to run around the track, take 2 warm-up laps, 2 hot laps, and then a cool-down lap, they said.
I just want you to know that my brother does this like semi-professionally. Like he is a pro, and I know nothing about it.
He is so gonna laugh.
He's gonna die laughing.
Left, right, gas, brake.
Is it steering like this is the steering wheel, so it turns like this, or you hold it like this? I hold it like this. Okay.
You're gonna take 6 laps.
Okay.
2 warm up, 2 hot laps, 2 cool down laps. You're gonna time the whole event.
Don't let the size fool you. These are no ordinary RC cars. Quarter-scale cars are nearly and, in some cases, more powerful than a full-size race car. They run on petrol and can be equally dangerous and at times cost just as much. Their score is determined by the fastest of 4 laps around the course. Did I forget to mention, they're also way more difficult to control than a full-size vehicle.
Semi-crash at the finish line, but look it, I landed right there in winner's circle.
Okay.
Here we go. Alrighty. Yeah, he didn't do better than the other competitors. It wasn't even close. And he kind of got his right and lefts mixed up, so he ran it in the grass, and then that kind of slowed his momentum down. Better luck next time. Congratulations. I don't know what your time was, but...
Is that okay, or is that kind of like a girl
slowest
in the
one
car?
I saw.
The B movie, in the golden age of cinema, the B flick was an institution, and nobody created more 24-karat B movie gold than one legendary producer from Fort Dodge. I'm hoping that the Hawkeye Theater is correct, but that's where we're headed, and we're, of course, behind on time.
The B horror film. Where would the big screen be today without films like Blackula, I Was a Teenage Werewolf, and Six Pack Annie?
I'll tell you, nowhere. Without those films, we wouldn't have Mad Max, Amityville Horror, or Future World.
We also may not have actors Dennis Hopper, Diane Ladd, Bruce Dern, and Nick Nolte.
Another thing missing, although I suspect some might prefer it, the television laugh track. And that's because we wouldn't have American motion picture pioneer Sam Arkoff. Who's Sam Arkoff? Born 1918 in Fort Dodge, Iowa, Samuel first studied to become a lawyer. However, soon abandoned that to partner with James Nicholson in the 1950s to form the American International Pictures Company. Over his lifetime, Sam produced hundreds of films, some iconic, like Amityville Horror, and others woefully forgettable, like Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine, but all hugely profitable. I'm Timmy of the Hawkeye Community Theater in Fort Dodge, Iowa. We've been entertaining families since 1957, and our theater lobby is where you'll find a massive assortment of Samuel Arkoff memorabilia, archives, and notable rare collectibles. Well prior to his death in 2001, he was one of the most powerful, successful, and likely only respected B-film producer in the motion picture industry. When asked how he was able to amass huge profits from seemingly disposable films, he responded with what he called the Arkoff formula: action, revolution, killing, oratory, fantasy, and fornication. Yup, he said sex. Teens love it, so any Arkoff film must have it. And this formula is followed almost like law in any modern-day horror film. Many A-list actors owe their careers to Mr. Arkoff, who also gave iconic talents like Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, and Woody Allen their first opportunities to direct. Pop culture just wouldn't be the same without Samuel Arkoff. If the Fireballers find us, they'll have the opportunity to hold some of these personal artifacts signed by legendary film producer Sam Arkoff.
Hi, welcome to Hawkeye Community Theater. I'm Kelly McCarthy. I'm just going to double check. It says to me, you have to be dressed as a character from one of his historic films.
That is what we were told, yes.
So the quickest way to do it is go to IMDb and we'll get the whole list of his movies.
Bikini Beach, do you have a bathing suit? Just strip down to your boxers. I'll put on, I have bra and underwear. It looks like a bathing suit.
Bra and underwear.
I do. It looks just like that. This is easy. Let's do this. Come on. We're not
Hold on. Let me look.
Jay.
We didn't even look what we got here.
Jay, well, why don't you want to do the beach one? It's easy. I'm the fat broad. You're the hot, young, muscular guy. So I think we're going to go with Dr. Goldfoot. So I'm going to go get a trench coat for Jay. And hopefully nobody else shows up, so not the whole world besides everybody in the world sees me trying to look like that.
This is a letter signed by Sam Arkoff.
There you go. Stand sideways.
Okay, so here I am holding a check from Samuel Arkoff written out to Prefer Media Storage, and his signature and an actual check of his, and amazing credits to this amazing man that we didn't even know about, so it's great history. Is that it? Am I done, Jay? Look, he's going to read, he's going to take his time. Of course. So here we are, posing in front of the Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine poster, which Jay and I have done our best to recreate. We get to hold these artifacts, and I get to stand in my bra and underwear. That's it.
You're living proof that not all B-rated experiences are bad ones. Thank you for joining us here at Hawkeye Theater.
In order to find the clues here, Jeff and I, he started working with the missions, and I got the bonuses. Dave is driving, so he doesn't see anything about the clues, he just drives. When you find a bonus, the first step is to see if it is in your way, how much time it's going to take you from your destination, from the mission. And so sometimes you just give up. So it's part of the strategy of the game.
Don't dodge this mission, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I think we're right.
That's it. And what I was saying was, I think it's Dodger Stadium.
Onward to world-famous Dodger Stadium. Okay, maybe not, but it was built long before that other Dodger Stadium.
You would need one of these too.
Oh, a baton. Oh, you know what? And Molly's got all my money. I mean, it's all her money. She'll be over here just in a minute. Oh, you got any money?
I do. How much do you need?
$10.
$10, I got it. You have to hand off to one of these runners, and then they're going to put your time on a whiteboard and take your picture, so you can prove that you were in Dodger Stadium.
Wonderful.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Built in the 1930s as part of President Roosevelt's Works Progress Administration.
Yes, ma'am.
So your mission today, we're going to have you select a cross-country team, and then they will actually run the quarter mile to represent your team.
All right.
All right.
So
So
I
let's
have to pick a time.
go on over. You get to pick a team member. Yep.
Let's hope our team can pick a winner because their score is based on the runner's time.
How about you? You ready to run?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to go from here, hand off to him, and he's going to run the quarter mile for you.
So I run past, right, to hand it off.
Hand him the baton.
Whenever you're ready. I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
Let's go, Bring it on, bring it on! Bring it on in! Go, go, go! Finish on! Go!
Nice job. Whoa, way to go. 5. Way to go.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Perfect. Thank
Thank you, Austin.
All right.
Thank you.
We are
Thank you. Good job, man. Good job. Oh, this is our baton.
Yes, you get to keep your baton. Well, good luck on the rest of your race.
I just had my hip done too. Okay, I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. But you know what's going to happen with this, don't you? She's going to use this when I get out of line. I think you better keep it. You're going to fill it with cement. Yeah, the good thing it's not.
We are on our way to the finish line, and we're going to go check in early. We're checking in early. Woohoo! How's that?
I was given a baton for a relay race. I had to run all of 25 feet as hard as I could. Austin ran the rest of the 440. He had a time of 1:56. Yeah, so it was fun. That was very fun. It was a good deal.
Kelly, how is it that the Angels and Team Paragon have so many points? How do they have so much time to do that? They've got like 3 times more points than we do.
I'm wondering if they have like a secret army of people.
You know, the Angels do have an international network of solo cup distributors at their disposal.
This is true. Paragon is maybe in first place right now, and the Angels are in second. We're in 32nd place.
Go Impact.
Harlan Rogers Sport Complex. Here's a Facebook post for this one. Really nice complex for the kids. Replica fields are a nice touch.
Your mission is to bring an item that incorporates or represents the name of each notable complex or its associated club.
So
bring
Fenway.
or wear the article to each location.
So you have to find a Red Sox jersey, something, right?
And if the player deems it worthy, you get 10 points per item. So we got to wear or bring something from each baseball complex that they have represented here. Hey, how are you?
All right, we have props for you guys to take.
$5 each? Yeah, for all of them.
Each field, we have somebody for you to take a picture with.
Okay.
With a little leaguer and with the scoreboard behind you.
Okay, so I guess we go to each ball field.
What makes this sport complex unique is that each field is adorned with features inspired from America's most iconic baseball stadiums.
Hey guys, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I'm Andy.
Dave.
Andy.
Hello, Marcus. Hi, I'm Jeff.
Andy.
Hey, who are you?
Shake firm.
Hey,
Say
nice
Kale.
to meet you.
Okay, you'll need to take a picture by the scoreboard and a little leaguer with your props for all the points.
Okay, ready?
Sound big. There you go.
Thank you. Is this Fenway?
Yeah. I'm Hannah.
Hi, Hannah, I'm Jeff.
Nice to meet you.
Marcus. Brazil's first and only astronaut.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Second base.
1, 2, 3.
Fenway's is one of the best stadiums in the world. And the best thing about it is how little it's changed over the past 100 years.
I know nothing about baseball. Learning.
How are you? Welcome to Wrigley Field.
Hello, how are you? Thank you. Hey, how are you? Good.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you. Good luck, guys. Welcome to Yankee Field. Nice
Hey, Jim. It's Jeff. How are you?
Ty.
Hi, Ty. How are you? How's
Ty.
it going, bud?
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Oh, no, those are yours.
Every time we have a mission in Fireball Run involving kids, we have to remember that so many kids are missing from the families. So this is somehow brings some emotion about this.
Originally from Ohio, was primarily a self-taught musician, and as a teenager literally ran off to join the circus. Carl King is a music composer. In 1913, he had a greatest hit that they used for the circus.
Groovy.
It's really important we get this done, and we get it done good, because we need the points. Damn it!
With the game in full swing and time running thin, teams frantically search for the next location.
Ah, the circus. Fantastic feats, fantastic beasts, oddities, and hilarious calamities. A great experience made 10 times better with music. How else to make the lions more threatening, the daredevils more captivating, and the clowns more humiliating? Well, if it hadn't have been for a famed Fort Dodge composer, the greatest show on earth may have never been so great. Born in 1891 in Paintersville, Ohio, bandmaster and composer Carl L. King was considered king of the circus marches. At 11 years old, he taught himself to play the cornet. He published his first composition, A Military March, in 1909. Carl King wrote his most famous composition in 1913. Titled Barnum and Bailey's Favorite, it became the signature mainstay of the Barnum and Bailey Circus. Back then, if you heard it, you knew the greatest show on earth had arrived to town. Over his lifetime, King published more than 300 works and did for the circus what fellow composer John Philip Sousa did for the Patriotic March. After years and thousands of miles on the road, in 1920, King decided to settle down in Fort Dodge, Iowa, which he considered home. Welcome to the Carl King Museum and Archives. I'm Gerald Jimerson, conductor and keeper of the archives. Within our collection are many of King's original compositions, instruments, and personal effects. Also available are a wide variety of books detailing his life and works, thousands of historic photos, recordings, personal letters, medals, awards, and even his treasured bandmaster uniform. Carl King and his word have served as inspiration for the world's most notable music writers and composers. His musical influence within film and television is legendary. Fireballers assigned this mission will get rare access to his most treasured and notable artifacts. Others will get up close and personal with his iconic jackets. White was for summer concerts, and dark was for fall and winter. Uniforms are all wool, and Mr. King designed them so that they were different than the regular band members.
And the buttons are amazing.
In addition, some will hold one of his conductor batons. The batons range in length from 17 inches to a lengthy 22 inches, which is quite long by today's standards.
Pick out which one you want to hold.
1, 2, 3.
This is his original manuscript. Use these ink pens to dip in the ink and write on the paper. And if you look closely, there's not a mistake. There's no error.
That is fantastic. May I hold it?
Yes, you may.
Wow. This is an original manuscript from that Mr. King wrote. Oh my goodness. And it was for the opening of the new Madison Square Garden in Manhattan in New York City. Is that handwritten? Yes. That's his.
By lantern.
By lantern light.
Wow.
Thank you again.
Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Historical forts near me.
You follow that road all the way up. You're gonna go past. You're gonna go
Over bridge.
over the river. Up. Yeah, just follow me.
Well, thank you. Austin just flagged this man down, and he decided to take time out of his very busy day to help us out. So he's gonna have us follow him all the way to the fort. How awesome is that?
Technically, I think he realized we were not bright enough to understand good directions. So he just figured, heck with it, I'll show these two poor gentlemen how to get to the place.
We're consistent.
Hey, consistency matters.
Slow and steady wins the course, right?
There's the Fort Museum, and everybody has left.
Although this isn't a real fort, it's built as they imagine it may have once looked. Welcome to Fort Dodge, Iowa. Inside this faux fort is a collection of antiques, artifacts, and a really big hoax.
Established in 1964, the Fort Museum and Frontier Village preserves our region's history, so it can be appreciated by its future. The fort itself is a replica of Fort Williams. It was named after William Williams, who protected settlers from the Sioux Indian uprising. A series of enclosed diorama displays include items relating to Mary Loffersweiler Hilton, mother of hotelier and Hilton Hotel founder Conrad Hilton, Civil War soldier and son of American pioneer Daniel Boone, Nathaniel Boone, and a host of antiquities relating to the Civil War. Our largest oddity is a replica of the Cardiff Giant, one of the biggest hoaxes in U.S. history. A 10-foot-tall petrified man discovered in 1869 by William C. Stuff Newell in Cardiff, New York. Newell invited area newspapers to see his fully preserved fossilized giant human. Once word got out, the money came rolling in, as Newell charged 50 cents per person to witness his discovery. He eventually sold it to David Hannum, who turned down $50,000 for it from circus mogul P.T. Barnum. P.T. then simply commissioned a replica to be covertly made and claimed this as a real Cardiff Giant, to which Hannum responded, "There's a sucker born every minute." Inevitably, the real giant was revealed as a hoax. It was discovered the gypsum block from which the giant was carved came right from Fort Dodge. There's a lot to see here. However, we've selected our most significant artifact for teams to experience at the fort. This is the militia hat of William Williams, War of 1812 soldier, Indian treaty negotiator, namesake of Fort Williams, and first mayor of Fort Dodge. Not only is this a rare, fragile, and unique item, it's deeply meaningful to everyone that lives in Fort Dodge. And this is the first time we've let anyone touch it. When this moment is over, the hat will return to its sealed case, never to be handled again.
Hello. So we're Team 93. My name's Austin. This is Cord.
Hello.
Hi, Cord. Nice to meet you.
This is awesome. I feel like I have just gone back to
time.
Yeah.
This is the Pennsylvania militia hat of Major William Williams, who was the founder of Fort Dodge. When the fort was decommissioned, he stayed behind and with a financial backer bought up all of the buildings from the fort and turned it into the town of Fort Dodge.
Wow.
Wow.
On your head. Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh no, don't see that. I don't want to hurt you. Gotta go this way.
Wait. I want a good profile.
Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, let's go.
We do have to hurry, so we're going to bolt out really fast, so just run with us.
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right, here we go.
I got heels on, why not?
Woo. All right, let's go. Let's go. We did it.
Thank you.
We had 0.2 seconds to make this thing.
On to the next one. Mission accomplished.
I have to go to check-in, so you gotta drive me. Thanks for storming into the Fort Museum and Frontier Village. Come back and spend more time, because you'll never want to get the heck out of here.
The window for a finish line is 4:08 to 5:08. They did add 20 minutes to that, so we'll make it fine. We won't get the max amount of points because we're on the tail end of the window.
Wow, we actually made the finish line. 2 days since we've seen a finish line. Well, no, it's not true. We did see the finish line the last 2 days after it was already broken down and gone. Woo! Fort Dodge.
Okay, we just arrived in Fort Dodge. We are wet, adrenaline rushing, excited to be on time.
Go get his time. Well, he's screwing around. Well, he's screwing around. Go get time.
Yeah, just run up there and check in.
We can't cross the finish line without the car, and we can't check in because the book's in the car, our team book. All of a sudden you decide not to bring it, you know?
Actually, the last thing that Brian said was, make sure we have our book.
And Robin said, no, you don't need it. But
Well, we didn't
do
need
need
it for the last mission, and now we need it because Brian left with the vehicle.
Well, we
that
learned a
hasn't
lesson
ran.
now, Robin.
He's just trying to help us out so we can get through the finish line.
Upper Des Moines Opportunity is the community action agency for Webster County. We have a variety of programs for families and children. A couple that we're highlighting today with the Fireball Run are Baby's Room, where parents can come and get items from birth to age 2 for their children, and our birthday bags, where parents can come and get everything they need for a birthday party for their child. Because without agencies like us, these children would not have the items that we're providing. This is amazing. I cannot say thank you enough to all of the contestants that have donated to Upper Des Moines. When they keep bringing this stuff up, it's very heartwarming, and I cannot believe the amount of donations we've received today. It is overwhelming.
Now I gotta find Shane to give him this receipt, or we don't get any points for that. Where is signing? There he is.
Brian! Brian just saw us. He just overshot the street. And we're gonna.
I know, and I normally take the book with me to the missions, and I didn't this time.
This is the first time Robin said, "Oh, we don't need the book."
She acts like this is her first day in Fireball. This is her 3rd season.
Hi, welcome to our town. Thank you so much. So we're Team 17. Your time is 5:08. 5:04.
Your time is 6:06.
Enjoy your evening here.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the number.
Okay. After the drag race at the airport, we drove to Des Moines basically, like an hour, and then we had to turn around and come an hour back.
I thought I was going to Des Moines for about 2 minutes.
Did you?
And I made Jay
And you didn't
stop.
call me?
No, I don't think we had the same missions.
Oh.
That was a great town, wasn't it?
I don't know. We ran in and ran out. We were the last ones there, last ones out.
But we had a terrific day. We made every mission, I think. Got a couple of bonuses. We'll see if they're accepted. You know, it's always iffy.
Here we go to scoring. All right.
Gothic parody. Here is the team member in the window.
Rock'em sock. So we hit the car so hard it wouldn't start again. Wow.
Now we did the gnome.
The gnome's not real. You got requite on that. JJ pulled a fast one on you.
No,
we have several that are like this. When you go over there and you take this photo, it's actually a blue gnome on our screen. He pulled a fast one on you.
He did, didn't he?
He did. He sure did.
Rat bastard.
Yeah.
Well, we went to the airport to do the straightaway drive.
With that thing?
Listen, the McLarens and the Ferraris don't have anything on us, baby. We rocked it.
I did the skee ball. I got to 10,000 points.
Did you really?
2 minutes we had to stay there.
That would be a picture of a guy with a perfect score. 5 on 5, probably
That's pretty
45
good.
seconds.
That was the shooting?
That was the shooting range.
We got the card.
You got a wild card. Tarot read this.
All right, let's see what it does. Oh, but I'm immunity.
Well, then that basically just cancels it out.
I did pretty well today then, huh?
Nothing negative.
That's
No negatives.
awesome.
Well, thank you, sir.
You got it.
Pasta la pizza.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you out there.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Andy, I'm Kelly.
Hello, how are
Nice to
you?
meet you. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much for coming. I'm
Oh.
so grateful. So this is Dr. Andy of Shelley Orthodontics, and Fort Dodge was kind enough to connect us so that I could be relieved of this problem because I can't eat. Oh, that is the greatest relief. My cheeks are completely cut, swollen. So thank you so much. It was nice to meet you, and
Glad you're comfortable.
oh, I'm so much more comfortable. Thank you, and hopefully you can go walk around and enjoy some of the
Yeah, it's a
festivities.
beautiful night for
I know it's
National Screen
gorgeous.
today.
So I'm very happy. I'm so relieved. I can't tell you how much better I feel. This is just like I feel like a new person now. If you can imagine this, I can talk more.
What amazing turnout for your beautiful community. I see we got classic cars down here. We have all sorts of fanfare down there as well. As far as I can see all the way down there, your whole community's out. Amazing.
absolutely went into Burlington yesterday. I was like, holy cow, this is amazing. They filled their streets as well. So Fort Dodge, we did ourselves proud for Fireball Run.
We're so proud to be representing Fort Dodge and excited to bring all the excitement to our hometown to show all the great things that we have. And Fort Dodge, a place to live, work, and play. We're all about collaboration and take care of each other. We're just one big family.
Fantastic. Thank you, 2 Mets are better than 1. Give it up for your hometown, please.
Wow, that was quite a day that we had. I mean, trying to recap everything that we did and saw, I'm kind of struggling with.
That was one of the best ones, yeah.
So as badly as the day started, it ended on a high note. Fort Dodge brought it. They got, I mean, tons and tons of people here.
Overheard some people talking, and there's been conversation going on about who was going to do the best, which city was going to be the best, which mayor was going to outdo who.
Austin and I are finally settling into a little bit of a routine, I think, and we didn't feel as much anxiety.
Oh, my favorite mission was the American Gothic one. To feel like you were inside of a classic American painting, and now we'll view all of that work from through different eyes.
Incredible adrenaline rush as we go out to the ATV park. We're laughing, we're having a good time.
When we got going, man, what a rush.
Shane is Shane, and I knew this going in. Him and I get along so good, and I'm sure you guys can see that. But this dude is always missing.
If I could change anything about him, that would be it. He cusses way too much.
I wish that we were, at least middle of the pack. I'm not expecting to be in the top 10.
I love him, but yeah, if there was something that really made me uncomfortable, I would say it's his vulgar mouth.
Yeah. Ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Again, I just wanted to thank everybody, all the members of our community and volunteers. It's an honor and privilege to represent you and our community and our region. Hard to believe it's only day 5, still have 3 days left. And again, thank you to all that have put all the effort and everything into here. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Whereas the Fireball Run Adventure Series, the race to recover America's missing children in America's largest active effort for missing kids, and whereas the city, county, and our area partners have collaborated to plan throughout the Fort Dodge area in support of the mission of Fireball Run and the dedication of participants to the cause. And now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Matt Bemrick, Mayor of the City of Fort Dodge, Iowa, hereby proclaim Wednesday, September 27, 2017, as Fireball Run Day in the City of Fort Dodge, Iowa, and encourage our citizens to be mindful of this issue in our community.
Fort Dodge absolutely hit it out of the park, but how did the Fireballers score? Still on top, the Newlyweds with 875 points. With the moderate drop, Miss Americas have 845 points. No position change for Versailles with 835 points. 830 points also has Impact in the same position. 830 for I-Team. Staying off the bottom, the Rangers with 650. And Burlington's not budging with 570 points. Things to look forward to next Fireball Run. We pop into Sac City for a really big welcome and an even bigger roadside attraction.
This is actually the 4th popcorn ball. I tried to blow the first one up. We had 7 sticks of dynamite in it.
The Spanish-American War never looked so good.
The Rough Riders, anybody that knows anything about history knows about.
And here's the legendary Johnny Carson.
On special loan, we have Johnny Carson.
We're buttering you up for the next episode of the Fireball Run.